Hey gamers, we've got some exciting news about GTA 6. Rumors suggest it might be exclusive for PC, allowing Rockstar to fully harness the power of modern hardware. While current gen consoles are comparable, the fragment PC market poses a challenge for cutting-edge improvements. In a recent leaks, we saw Jason with special ability to see valuable through walls, like a Batman Arkham vision. But what about Lucia? Could her special ability be something driving related, or maybe something entirely different? And let's not forget the advanced AI and NPC behavior. Imagine civilians in GTA 6 reacting more realistically to your actions, reporting crimes, or even taking photos of you. Stay tuned for more updates on GTA 6. How much more would Rockstar be able to do if they made GTA 6 exclusively for PC? Not much better. If they want to hit a decent audience, Steam survey lists the most common CPU as 6 cores versus PS5's 8, albeit underproofed Zen 2 cores, and the most common GPU being this 3060, so it isn't as if the general PC audience currently outspecs a PS5. Then to make any major improvements over 5, they would really need to make direct storage a requirement, which means they're reducing the potential audience even more. Current gen consoles already compare it to modern PCs, and PCs are far too fragmented for Rockstar or anyone to be able to fully take advantage of the absolute cutting edge. At it, I forgot to even mention the hugely reduced budget and the game would have by virtue of just not being able to sell as many copies by targeting PC only. So basically, you're saying that the fact that the game would require a reduced budget to compensate the lack of profitability, a profitable audience means they would have to do less than if they had the consoles. So Rockstar would not really able to do more than. No, not really. Time and budget is probably ultimately the deciding factor. There's a reason Rockstar games are so much more detailed than everything else, and that's time and budget, and then there still aren't really any games that have the same level of detail on a scale that comes close to Red Dead 2, a last gen game, and that is because of the budget and the time they had to make it. But even regarding budget, my original point was that hardware-wise current gen consoles are pretty comparable to the median PC build as per the Steam hardware survey. And not much at all. An average PC, if you go to Steam hardware thingy, is not really that much ahead of consoles that we already discussed, so let's go on with another topic. We are halfway through 2025 and still no second trailer. At the moment, just giving up. And let's go ahead. What do we have next? What AI behavior and NPC activities do you want to see in this game? Pre-production phase, define scope, started planning meeting with environment, art, character art, effect art, animation, programming, audio and design, brainstorming, wanted NPCs to be able to walk holding hands, hail taxis, get in and go to destination, randomly start conversation with other pedestrians, pull out umbrellas when it's raining, break dance, drink beer on lawn chairs, and there's much more, which Saints Row is getting ready with AI. So in Watch Dogs 2, civilians have been improved greatly. While the civilians do similar tasks in their daily lives, they will also react realistically to the player and to the other NPCs, often commenting their action, throwing insults, or even involving themselves in fights with a player, or even with a fellow NPC. Civilians will also report other civilians for certain crimes, and for instance, an NPC may report a brawl between two NPCs in progress, resulting in the police arresting one or both of the aggressors. Some pedestrians can also be seen walking on the streets with their dogs, and with the implementation of the new emote system, certain actions can draw civilians' attention to Marcus. For example, if Marcus is dancing nearby, civilians may pull out their phones and take photos, videos of him, and even compliment his actions. Other times, if Marcus mocks or insults a civilian, the civilian may either flee in fear or retaliate by insulting or attacking Marcus. If civilian is angry, Marcus can try to pacify them to calm them down. NPCs should get into random street fights, call the police on NPCs, play frisbee in the park, fly kites, attend sporting events and compete in sporting events, hot car shows, etc. Car shows gonna be fire, that's for sure. Having different personality types that will respond to events in different ways, if they want different NPCs to be able to converse, maybe their personality types could determine how they respond to other NPCs' personality types. Like random civilians with an aggressive personality could team up to come beat your ass, while more passive ones will shy away. They kind of have this already with the randomly armed civilians who will confront you in convenience store robberies, but in general it feels like everybody screams and runs away when anything happens in a GTA 5. Next up, if this is the level of detail we get for a convenience store, I'm dying to know what a burger shot or a Cluck and Bow looks like. I really love this subtle world building stores give for us. Next up we go, the Remind Me in 17 days, now it's 15 days. So Q1 2025 Take-Two Interactive Software Earnings Conference Call will be on August 9th, 2024, 3:30 AM GMT plus 7. If you wanna check it out, maybe. Finally, we'll get something about the GTA 6, maybe screenshots, maybe trailer 2, let's see what it will be. Lucia's special ability. In the leaks we saw that looked like Jason's special ability. He's standing outside what looks to be a pawn shop of some kind, but we can see outlines of the valuables inside through the wall, indicating he has some kind of a Batman Arkham style vision for spotting valuable items. So what do you think Lucia's special ability could be? Maybe something driving related, but isn't Jason the one always driving in a trailer? I suppose they could both just share the Arkham vision, but it would be a little bit boring. What do you think on this one? I'm pretty sure that isn't a special ability, because in Red Dead 2 you had an ability, but you also had Dead Eye ability. I think the ability to look for valuable items is required by default when a character will be picking a lot of items. Yes, but that kind of feature is becoming more and more common nowadays in multiple games as a guide for the player to see what items or things they can interact with. It's basically like a pulse or a scan. Fair to say that both characters will have that, because I don't see what would be the point of restricting that to a single character, as they will probably have something like a bullet time mode or slow down while driving like in GTA 5. This is correct. It's been said that this mode is used by both characters and is used as like an eagle eye to spot things to steal when going into stores to do a robbery. Next up we go. Gun sounds and gun customization should be majorly improved in GTA 6. So let's be honest, the GTA 5 gun sounds were pretty mediocre. Some guns sounded good while most sounded like they tuned the volume down for them. This sentiment extends to gun customization, as GTA 5 has a massive library of guns, but that seems to continue to expand with all the online updates, and variety and types of guns and weapons there are is absolutely amazing. However, the gun sounds and the customization is rather lackluster considering how important guns are to GTA 5. This should be massively improved for 6, most importantly the gun sounds, as I'm hoping Rockstar have actually sent out people to record real guns being fired so they can use those sounds for the guns in-game. That would extend immersion a lot. Customization needs to be expanded. Well, back in 2013-2014, the fact that GTA game had some level of gun customization was wild, but since it's been so many updates later, the only real update to weapon customization was the MK2 guns back in 2017. There was additional camos, models, and ammo types, but it was pretty much it. Still innovative for this time, but I have an idea on how weapon customization could be expanded without it feeling like it's overwhelming. They could implement a customization system similar to Call of Duty or Modern Warfare 2019's gunsmith system, but tone it down to make customization feel important but not overwhelming. And it would be nice to have multiple options to swap out stocks, pistol grips, multiple options for optics, multiple barrel types would be awesome, and much more, but not too much. Also, for weapon tints and camos, it would be cool just to have much more options on tints, camos, and hopefully camos tints don't go full on mobile app game crazy with like bright neon lights, cause that could ruin my impression. So what do you think, Fox, of how gun sounds and customization could be expanded and enhanced in the GTA 6? Write down in the comments, and that's kind of all the information I wanted to talk about today. If you're really excited and interested in more GTA 6 content like this, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you in the next one, and peace.